Hey, so this day 3 video, if you haven't already gathered, is going to be a lot of mini videos kind of grouped together because we just had a lot of different things going on today. So, truth, unexpected stuff. Did not get to putting the neutralizer stuff on the floors because there was just so much more to do to literally get prepped and ready for that. So I wanted to start the video today by kind of putting that, in case you're somebody that doesn't watch us all the way through here, some little food for thought that I wanted to share with you. And it comes in the presence of cats. Now, side note here, I am not trying to hate on cats, okay? Personally, I've never had one. I'm allergic to them, so that's part of it. But, so I'm a dog person, so I can't tell you the first thing really about cats, those who love cats, those who have cats. I'm not hating on you and you're a pet, okay? What I want to share with you, though, is some truth factor of what occurs when you have a house with cats. So first things first, as I mentioned kind of in that very first video, this owner loved her cats. The cats kind of ran the household here, and so we had a lot of that to contend with. The biggest factor that we did see, though, is, and I'm going to be able to point a little bit, and that was the cats that kind of made the home their own personal litter box throughout the house. And I'm not sure why that is, but we already planned on ripping out the carpets anyways, but I wanted to show you kind of the underside, even though you couldn't see it on the carpet itself. Literally when we ripped everything up, and I'm trying to point as best I can because it's all caught up, you can see we had stain after stain after stain. It was soaked down into the pad. You can sort of make it out a little bit there. And not only was it soaked down into the pad, but these are, if you haven't ever seen them or had carpet, these are the tacking strips that go around the perimeter of the house. Some were completely discolored because they had been soaked through for years and years and years of kind of the perimeter of the room. So we had to rip all of those up. We kind of already planned on doing it, but we're definitely doing it now. And so that's just a little that'll be a little piece added that we're gonna have to take care of when we put new carpets in the bedrooms, but it is what it is. I mean, I would not want to do, I'll just say it, we're not gonna half-ass this. So I would not want anybody to come in and feel like, you know, they had that or like there's this underlying smell. So I just wanted to say that. And no, if you buy a house with that had cats and you think like, oh, well, we'll just recarpet and we'll have Home Depot come in, rip it out and put the new stuff in, just know that you kind of need to go a little bit deeper. So with that being said, here's the rest of day 3. Peace. All right, so we are back on day 3. I just came back here for the afternoon because I had some client appointment stuff this morning, and so I am here to do my part of cleaning the floor, and the house is already looking drastically different because the boys added the drywall while I was gone, so you can already see in this space it looks very different walled in, and now we've basically created a whole additional room. Tell you kind of what they found. So as you can see, they already took that top layer of the counter off on that 2-step island and already ran into an unintended consequence of that, which was the plumbing was kind of snaked up and hidden underneath that double top. And so they noticed that. Now we need to rework the plumbing, actually cut out some more drywall underneath and reroute that. So again, you don't know until you start ripping stuff up. So I'm gonna quickly show you kind of what I'm talking about so you can see. So the boys are actually cutting this down right here, and that black piping you see, that is a piece of plumbing. Is that the, what would you call that? Is that gonna be where you have the clean out for the dishwasher, or what is that? What's the purpose of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the drain. It's connected to the sink, and then I don't know why it goes up and back
why it's
down.
elbowing up and down. Okay.
I think it might be connected to the dishwasher, but
We're about to find out. Okay, so stay tuned. So my intention was to come in here and clean all the floors, but as you can see, before you can do that, you gotta pull the cleanup crew, and so I'm gonna be a little delayed because I can't stand to see all this stuff like this. So here we go. Lindsay's janitorial and maid service on its way to get this stuff done. Thankfully, the smell is dissipating from the house, but now it's just concentrated right in the lovely garage here. So we will be making sure, this is why you buy a power washer, that we clean the heck out of this place. And can't wait for that dumpster to arrive so we can throw all this stuff out, as well as the old toilet. So any questions that you guys have, please ask. I'm very excited to show you after the fact when they get that countertop. They already figured out what they need to do there. So I am going to clean up and sweep up all this stuff and then get going on my concoction of the vinegar, baking soda, water scent neutralizer. So day 3. Literally, these couches started paying us money. Doug, what did we find? About
every time I drop it, coins come out.
Every time he drops, coins come out. What do you think? About $2.50?
Yeah. If I keep doing that all night, maybe I'll pay for the house.
Maybe you'll pay for the house.
Who knows?
It's the reward of doing your own demo. Gross. Donkey work.
Hey everybody, we are on day 3 and now we're cleaning up. Today Sean went through and did a lot of the drywalling to close in this room, as Lindsay discussed. Took 8 sheets of drywall and 26 studs to do the job, and you know, a few hours of Sean's time. I was doing the recessed lighting for the most part while he was doing it, so that was great. Here's Lindsay helping with the cleanup now.
As always.
Yeah, getting ready to wrap up for the day. You can see we leveled the island. Had an interesting little dilemma today. For those who don't know, any island has this vent. There's a tube that comes up. When we went to go level the island, that tube was up into the second tier of the island. So as much as I hate running to Home Depot during the jobs, I had to go and get a couple of couplings and cut down that pipe. But hey, you know, with any job there's surprises, and we dealt with the one today. If that's as bad as it is, can do that all day long. All right, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll continue on then. Say bye, Linz.